Right. Fantastic. Greetings going out to you. Baby, I will be next year. Emerson, Abrai Pumakwemo inside the game. Where the latest edition. I watch your channel. You saw it. I was say Abribia who ya no atiato now near. We new our your podcast is bring the tomb inside the game. Na kwambia so nya bia hwene before every weekend the tomb. Oh, the issues around football and sports. And ya tisimu mautia siye yipa awo sa podcast so aye bete se gove enya bare ya mautia siye tuye bo chidi muama hundi yako ene aye nya eba mbejwa for a crowd ba shane so mame say fi a game Black Stars of Ghana 2 games 8 goals. And tensi ABC yache say 1 game Black Stars na so no about 5 about 3. Okaboma 8. And go for reading meanings baby come say 8 near breaking the 8. If you say number 8 on the ballot paper. I said, Ghana 4. But and the performance of Black Stars done, a very brilliant performance. The Accra Sports Stadium was on fire. I hope Boma prosuma ultimus yes. Ghana for energy Black Stars. Then of course against Madagascar, so Koya Jumana will be mine to Morocco. So I know 1 game Ghana for energy won yepa. But ye be said say we had a performance against these two sides in both games compared to the AFCON. I say there's a difference in performance. AFCON no World Cup. They be said as a players never World Cup no World Cup. I'm of World Cup matches, no World Cup. AFCON, I said, no more Jagel Mohosani. What did the trick for Ghana and what is doing it now? A different attitude altogether. Yes. Because and ceremony more. Then, of course, the man of the moment, fresh boy Chupa Chop. Remember being count, fine man, young man, energetic man. Benjamin Asare, out of a goalkeeper. Yes, Black Galaxy's goalkeeper. Honorary city originating, but be for Benjamin Asare. We have for Benno, or the Negana Shimusa, Nanyasam Ketuakra, Baby Pimo, Maimo, ye training, ding. So Becky starts in any manner, be Timia Kuyo, or the Kum Akore. If Ben hype, BGD say we are overhyping him and that. One said that any extraordinary in those 2 games. It's so hyping, over hype. But the sports minister, Honorable Kofi Adams, so what yes, Simon and someone to get Chirimu. As a budget, and for budget and running budgets and ebas and ebayam. The budget never to ya ebas and ebeba. Budget no more can I drain. Sometimes cry time and maybe I'm a cock and get some kind of boys. No, I get ebas and ezebeba. Amala America and some them. Well, I remember when share the World Cup qualifiers also in South America. And what is wrong with Brazil? Argentina qualified for the World Cup, but Brazil is funny. But now, they are waiting for Carlo Ancelotti because when Junior and the Ancelotti never me a bomb near there. With all the boys, the talent in the war. So what is wrong with Brazil? Can they qualify? Well, qualification here. With some games, 4 games, I think they can qualify, but this is not a Brazil we know. And only be Brunei called feed the MTN FA Cup on some more. I remember when I didn't have live or inside the game. But then at the Kejuan and Kassan Erica Siedubury, my baby for Ayakado, my man, the sports cardinal, Evan Sapong, and then Mr. Amoabeng. Yes, Mr. Kofi Amoabeng. So I want to bro. Your comments are welcome. And to wait me to comment on to see on Amanade. I'm say Nkrumah udiko kunte. Na Nkrumah kanwa mana kontem.
Sure.
Containing wine. Yeah. As Nkrumah account.
True comment.
Yes, I did be wine. I did be
never. Co minimum yo.
Be a me and a mechano.
Co minimum yo.
And mon Casamon did not play this one. I find out they are 3D. No, which made my real moody about more party and plate more party and kaya spoon. Boom, I deserve food at 3D. I'm
natural spoon, natural
says you're called dining. Mutu almost emphatically. And I'm a basakra. I'll just say, I did be echo.
Oh, and international dish.
Yeah.
Look at
the ensan,
the ensan natural fork and spoon. Yes. Uncle for Swan, Nasibia, a kind of saying, jollof rice. fried rice. Now cast all don't see there. And
some way, yeah.
Maybe at the end of the tour, no.
And one the tour, it's young Quaya and yet, just also the home gym. And now my examples will be costs are. Yeah. Are you from Mama Quaba?
Very cool.
But you say be a quay.
Kejuana Casa, Bibia did the team.
And the Radias say be a quay any other is
another
wonderful week. Black Stars are my in
sure.
And over here, Crash Post to Magana Fortress said the support is there.
Absolutely.
Tickets in it to me as Sakura Nestle for some Beku be a free game, but Bianca see a Tanakra, Nankro 4 Quackot now.
Of course.
Medicaji in a minute each, my impression about Ghana's 2 games against Madagascar and Chad. Let's start your future, Evans.
Okay, Erico. Last week, and I can say the previous edition of yes, inside the game, you know. In some no American, you know, I think say Ebamusa because we all needed nothing but a win. We needed a change. Looking at the kind of efforts the government of today won't put you in, the Minister for Sports and Recreation will put you in. The venue and one more handless. That is the National Sports Authority. One more penny for with the new Director General. You are pointing or you are for Ankara. Also, so the Jumedia ODE. If you talk of the Executive Council of the GFA and then the Black Stars Management Committee, the newly constructed Management Committee. So this happens to be almost first make us a timing officer since we are appointed with Dr. Ransford Nate Abbey edi animono dwumadi kesia start say anyway and dwumadi play room. Look at the ex-players. One more effort. Tony Bafo, Kintoni, Samuel Jan. You can talk of the Ajiman Badus and what have you. Efforts no account be. And if you look at how Ghanaians now come and do the kind of excitement, the panache of the game, no more to me MSC the Black Stars of Ghana. MOB that enthusiasm, say obey support. At the attack Ghana and flag no Echina. I think it was right preparation and the team course with the president of the land himself, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Epe visit. Na nu di semodi kotu dwano. Nya recheche nsem enye nsem asabi etu akoma ehyabufuo enye nsem ebema nipa ensusu de ekunu hama ne man a obeka se de bi otiasan anase bibi onimu a onyi nadi ema obibie ho. Nyina ka ho bi ena ma Ghana fo hu se afedi eduru abi no na esa amanfo ehwiri wo na ebi nipa dane atwede na otietia ne onko achi
obeti obi abati na dia
no obi susu so atia obi susu de achi na obi so atia de achi nti sa na ade na kwa
for the love of Black Stars.
For the love of Black Stars about 6 matches 1 win Krampo went when your Afcon qualifiers mu a na ma ho don ekofam but sometimes we nya sacha obi bie mu a eboa city Bible mu yesi den sina aforebo
no ya throwing
so Samuel Dabi go first Kings wa ya twere dia Samuel
the check is here
but check is city sina aforebo first Kings chapter is that Eli
First Kings chapter
no say okwa so no ti the man kofa
no be aka go this of one a simple quotation
no me can't say
Obedience
is better than sacrifice our first Kings uti na sadia kwa de buy so na so den ohina waso adin sa anwe no ka che se be ma no man na opese oye no se obeti onyankopon no eye chen se obe de obe tuto nwan no we say o ibo afori ama onyankopon mama you know
o say wa infa
First Kings near you are checking. Samuel.
Okay, but is it Samuel and now First Kings?
No, this is Second Kings. First Kings. Watch it.
Na Samuel ne.
Eriko,
Samuel catch it.
Check mano, ibako.
First Samuel chapter 15 verse 22.
Samuel, me catch it.
To obey is better than sacrifice.
Well,
myself say Second Kings.
Who can search you or Google?
That be.
Who can search you or Google? Me man say.
Me mama obi won say me kan fi Bible mu.
What quote to wa search your Google ya ja to
Bible mu na me kan.
But me catch us Samuel and the cast as we chire so.
But wo say Kings na wo.
Say no ehene. Na so no ehene. Yeah.
Right. Our impression about Ghana's 2 games preparation be around the 2 games.
All right. So I think we've done very well because as Ivan Sky and Afcon qualifiers we hardly even got a win and World Cup qualifiers are able and our ability to get 2 wins. I think we even have more wins, but even if you look at our recent score,
we have 5 wins.
Yeah, but if you look at our recent score, Madagascar and Chad now, I think 8-0. 8 so far at 8 goals so far scored. And that's a fantastic impression. And we share the role our ex-players, they are playing in terms of the support now, more our players know. And also share the new technical team now on board. And also I think the new breed of atmosphere. Talk about the fact that there's a change in government. I think all these things has really played a great impact towards the performance of the Black Stars. And my only problem with I think our last match in Ghana against Chad was the fact that the security concern with ABB say because it's fun. Say at least go for so now everybody wants to go to the stadium, but to some point,
security was poor.
Yeah, security was very poor. Go for one thing. People want. I think that the tickets should have been sold earlier. Alliance said tickets, no, it came out very late, and people even had to go to the stadium to buy tickets and all that. And then it wasn't so good. Yeah, so if I think going forward, maybe because we should make sure that our security concerns becomes a priority for us, so that supporters they will not really struggle very much to go and watch football because Marco Shobona.
Security arrangements.
Very bad.
I think as a so NSA focus. Some say over. Many ministry PR because I say no they over.
Charles Amofa.
Over. They didn't. But I mean it was a Black Star game.
So the preparation should have been there.
Eriko, we should be disappointed in the Ghana Police Service. Omo personnel. On the day, that day they were so poor. It said, okay, like
I said, they were not good.
They were not good.
Poor there, that's what I said. They know.
Oh, but poor. They rendered a poor service. Hey. They rendered a poor service to Ghanaians. They were there. Me know any koye, Eriko. We saw what the national security were doing. Were there any police service? It wasn't a national security.
But police force what they were doing.
Policemen were there. They were supposed to ensure, say, a man for the cars be anyway. So Black Star Square was supposed to serve as the car park. I do no more here say take it in be. But at some point in time, a person for money, you can't say, quite now, but first I copy more VIP. The media, no. Yes, 30 years, we say game no. I'm for call around 1, 2, 3. So they were doing all these checks. Fantastic. I point for the idea. But now you almost can say pa and you mean hono. And I'm for person more force
because at the time I be everyone you ask yourself, and that security were him. But please for now, some chat.
Call
for now, shoot in so you need
yeah, Casa Restaurant Independence Square, Sahono, Yamobiant now, and then a Ghana Tourism Authority, woman NSC, no brandy hall, saying, you can't say tourist sites, no, only market it. Abra cameras, capture international, globally, Obibiabihu. But at some point in time, now, some for book. Main gate in Casano, a police for one in Pokuma on. Yeah, they you come for Efaso. Now, man for a prison because of that second goal now. First goal now, by second minute, and twice a minute go no by. A bantam so now, man for be a person there, offers you way out, or take it to only take it to Oba. So the NSC, no, when say after this game, Omakwa security meeting. It is a security meeting, no, and no man who said no. A police for now, ya Omoban, even somebody 300 bar. So many soldiers, and if you look at the national security, Mra Edu baby na wire top VVIP ne VIP ono. Na fe de obi to wa panyimpa o person sabe. Ontimi nya
see the konwa press sisi.
Mabunu na ba be je o ma ko pe kwan ba. This be a national security.
Mincho so say Evans ka say poor say it na because when Premier League match and I say Division 1 match. Yes, this is Ghana Black Stars.
We have two more games.
So no more training them before
and those two games
prepare
are
to
big
make
crucial.
Mali and Comoros.
Ebedu Mali necessary ye dey Mali wiwi. Comoros so say minimum.
Yeah, punish more.
We want more match. Those two games and 24 planning ahead. September will be here.
Yes.
September, October will be
pretty soon. Pretty soon.
Say shasha niema kra bi. Nya say be ben ansa na ya you're planning ahead. So that the who watch out no.
Yeah.
CBU. Now niema better.
And they say the new acting Director General of the National Sports Authority right after the game now on a fire service for
Evans, and says I'm meeting here fluke. And says a show of say, yeah, be me say meeting. I said be film about. And I go stadium so it should be entertainment.
Yes.
You do baby no, I think no, Charlie.
No maybe how man ye
DJ na sapa. Nipa be go. Let us enjoy.
Yeah.
Secure
and have a concern about that one.
Playlist no. No four set. Or the back be can later.
Or the back be can.
Na be four. Now akwaboa. Shut up. Akwaboa no boba ku bi no so am say payo.
Dancer king and we Ghana.
Ayan na dancer king. Na payo bi back payo back where Black Stars nyom.
Guy back ku bi obo.
And afi
yeah.
Later no the Chatawale be say.
Chatawale dancer king and we Ghana.
And the Kudus
and
people wanted to enjoy because Black Stars na when you J make out they all born you back to back. Sound no see.
Na ma Grace actually on the Black Stars I can say songs mistress and answer me can say the song stress or stadium one. She wanted to even wow the fans. But after security meeting I happened to be there and I mean brief no
but what maybe on say Evans tried in my room but I don't know it wasn't part of a plan.
Yes.
So they won't allow you to come inside. So no matter how you do it and cut and everything when man map because it should be but say planning ahead.
Yeah.
Say Grace Nebo Black Stars in JB at halftime. No me shake your can even before the game because for stadium one time.
Yeah.
JB am content so we should be entertaining them.
If you see FIFA for no say FIFA World Cup qualifier. And so check my cap. Ma FIFA for endorse. Ojo ade na ya oye. No magizo Zoo, you're sitting in a decaying doors.
Of course,
only entertainer for the Black Stars or no money to
he's always been part of it.
Yes,
it's next time. Next time, yes, as empany for her. Let's say we come there to enjoy ourselves. We are brought from by and during halftime, we no see. Drink you should make all those things available. And one thing as empany for sure when it is Black Stars game one, not ya to name rough
price is
very bad,
overpriced.
Open swano more and soon.
5 CDs.
What the 50 pesos and now 1 CD betos way.
Over profit.
5 CDs.
I'm on the other 2 CDs. No quantity a ton of 5 CDs.
How? A bad.
I mean, I say one of
4 CDs near a ton of 8 CDs.
So what's the open so sit down?
Yeah.
Maybe those things simply for her. I think those are our impression about the game. But
nonetheless, the NSA, we need to commend them. If you look at the kind of work that as a anyone else putting up. No team bomb man Frank Boy, green grass technology.
They are my point is Evans. So it is good to commend them, but why do we wait for the games to come? The stadium is there. We should be keeping it up.
Appointment.
I mean,
came 1 week, 1 day before the game. 1 week, 1 day before the game, and at that particular moment, as interview on the.
No, I get you. I mean. Yes. Now, I mean, the office he came to occupy, and now somebody was occupying it.
But this stuff, you ask yourself, so who is leading?
The last time I ever bought, the same thing.
That is the reason why I say, because
September didn't answer.
Yes.
Now, well, what we saw during the AFCON qualifiers, during these 2 games now, as attitude, as a what, and I counted to that.
I did account to that, one, the beef up of the technical team.
Okay.
It can't be because after these 2 games, Obon paying for me, be a basso. And I think this Obon Mabaso, or maybe play key role, crucial role, Abba transformation of the Black Stars. When the Black Stars, do Juada. And the game was supposed to be played Friday. So about 4 days, and I trained in course. But we had these 2 people. First, chief video analyst, and Eddie George the Grove, and Desmond Offe, our assistant coach. According to Otoado, Obama Basso. Of course, listen, they are about getting to 12. Technical team.
They're beefing up.
No? As I referred, Anton Schaffer, director of football, technical advisor, no? Ubenya Desmond Offe, Derek Bonsu, athletic coach, John Penso, assistant coach, Fatal Del, the goalkeepers coach, Prince Mambo, team doctor. Chris Pekai, you don't become a psychologist. You were Edward Ababu, a physiotherapist. No one said Samuel Ankuma Mazoa, and I saw George the Grove from Belgium, chief video analyst. Aminu Shadow, team manager. Awa Salifu Kamin, video analyst. Issa Amadou, kit officer. Then Rahman Al Hassan, social kit officer. So all this list now Otoado Yimu Mienu So Bebo Mabaso after 2 games, ya kweshe Chad 5-0 with Fie, Akweshe 3-0 against Madagascar. I don't know at least. Benjamin Asare, we gain a few more. Where arguably the toughest opponent so far.
Yes.
That's
an 10, right?
No, 9.
No, 9. Okay.
And I think no 10.
No 10. Yeah, they're changing 2 points.
And they're winning 15 points.
Yeah.
That's it. This is ultimate body team Madagascar winning 3-0. I one team go.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, no, where the camp ball about Wednesday or Tuesday.
And so technical team beef up, no? I need the difference between World Cup boy and the AFCON, right?
Because video analyst, no man, say every gamer and I say every opponent, everybody tell me.
And
videos. My boys, how I'm lining up. Kind of system put you in a place. I brought my body some tough opponents anyway, you know. And no yard a play rule. Then this under 20 coach, everyone said that's one of fair. Obama J. African games will qualify for the under 20 AFCON. No, I'm so more Morocco.
Preparation.
This particular man stood with Otto Addo here in Ghana. He stayed here, and about the set pieces are against Madagascar. The kind of roar set pieces a player, even against you kind of saying Chad. Set pieces, you know, about corner kick. You saw Jordan and you. The reason why I know the Koko Teki, how offers to team here the locate the target whenever he's playing any set piece. Now that's one of has been commended from Otto Addo. I mean the horses Omaf. So that should tell you say technical team before no and Swabeboa. Again, Wilfred Shafa being the director of football, who check it the communication. The kind of rapport you see only players in Enya and the way I also aboard in the hands, you know, etima players, you know, almost as the father of the national team. Because the father, Coach Otto Addo, is the coach, the manager. Yeah. But the father being like some sort of grandfather, or then a taban, akata players. I say ne harmony beba with me wakame. You say no the captaincy.
All right.
Look at what happened. Now ye change Jordan and you against Chad Okrumah. If you look at the see now. Right after saying any game you know, it was resolved. Emmanuel Babe will say Jordan who are party who are Kudus who are Jiku Ebeba. Now it has been solved. So I think with the factors I initially made president monomini change of government, you know, Ababeboa.
Okay.
I need some kind of a responsible leadership be Yehu Okrumah and Canano Sebi and Kabu will be say or Penia or Bebwama ye blasters near or Belmo Abekan Biachomo near a tournament. Mukwa dinner. But where the all bad training grounds, you know, or more what I say, some game, no, my bad training grounds. But my mamma have a mobile match, you know. But because mom in some money and but me meant to mamma, maybe give you a class. Move me here, my one day, my hunky come with you game. I'm some bet my baby. Now, prove be my gunner for whom. Now, made the dear son of my day. Then I can say Casaqua, a bebu, and an mampenny a boom. Then I had a shame ranting crying. I did about call back on Afcon, Yansen who will walk out qualifies in the Ubenya GFA president. Sata Mayabo AFCON qualifies. Yakobo 1-1. Oh, you can say Libya. Yes, against Niger. Oh, no, now that was Morocco. Yeah, no, Yakobo no Morocco. Oh, Tidi, Obe catch up. So, Sabi, Blasters players, no, or Matroma Niger for Sabo, no team Dreams FC. Or Moncrab, no, no, Baba Bebo. And some way share Marantil be before. I'm at some point in time, boy, last round of qualifiers for AFCON Numuno against is it Angola?
The last one.
Last where you qualify, you know. You 8 players are call up Utuado, you know, or Mutuomo, Unka Crash, Semenya, or she goes, no can be. Unka Nyaki Williams and
next. But say attitude necessary.
Attitude necessary. A chance in the Ababa Benya competitiveness be team Nimu.
Okay.
And then
right.
The players now Menya Amabe Bobino. The last of Ali Dusedumwa and Kane a Yinan Combebo right back, you know. What team say new competition by Ruku. So I'm grow more. One chance some be Ramo a Yimuno. A bedding.
So I get all your points.
Yes.
I get them.
Yes. All these factors. Yeah, for so my city. Question techi ne Professor Wallace. Interview okay say some person esco no time na you know whatever report give free no am say be mo atena no catch so be mo atena wa ohia psychologist because already toto no after the AFCON qualifies players nankasa and then Osaka say be hia technical advisor ya dey give ni ya den put in place ahead of the World Cup qualifies abra e ba be return ya be bono. So I think all these factors are contribute to the reason why Blasters and as I say no to ma bi na hum ya ham na team no mo nyina o ma twom ho a anigi de abatim.
All right, what could be the reason here who are different Black Stars compared to the one we saw during the AFCON qualifiers.
All right, very cool. All right, so I always say the atmosphere you find yourself determines how you behave and your overall performance. And because the atmosphere, I'm looking at it from two different angles. And I think Ivan's crown so that first of all, technical team now, the new faces I might introduce now. I think in general, it has played a massive role. There's also share the change in governance. So NDC government has also come in. People don't really give much sense to it. And your politics, no. But I also think now it's gotten to a point everybody wants to show that yes, we can do something. Yes, because maybe the old such breed of atmosphere that breed some time ago, maybe fever. As players, we all want to come on board and show what we got, we can do. And I also share old players now. Now I think they are also pushing the players more.
Okay.
Yes, look at the likes of Stephen Appiah and all those people who are throwing their support to the young boys and everything. But you say, it has really given them some form of energy to push forward because we shared some time ago, as Ivan said, over fair players, then they will be rejected. Oh, now we can say, the team shall party. As now, I will see say. Following weekend, starting lineup.
But see, as a Saturday morning now, they are ready to play.
Yes, so me, the mechanics
and party performance are brilliant.
So me, what I'm also saying is, this should just be the starting point. And just say, we are bad. Then our first two matches, we've shown the energy, the desire to fight and get the wins. But then later on, getting to the middle of the year or something, after the year, signing everything, it was very bad. Because we shared the Dreams FC coach, they can carry
Zito.
Yeah. No, I can say, we'll blame much of our poor development in Black Stars to our league matches. Because we share the way our leagues, we don't really give much attention to it. And like poorly funded, the resources, even to some extent, some players in our local leagues, they are paid poorly.
Yeah.
So if I bet any attention to see and to look and prioritize those things, to ensure, our young players in the league, local league matches, they are paid well. Their priority should be our priority. They ensure me because they see a crowd, they see a Black Stars. One of our goalkeepers, Krampona, which will come on later on, it's also a product of our league matches. And look at how he's doing so fantastic. So we should try to prioritize our local league and ensure, what we've started already, we would continue. We shouldn't bring any form of complacency. I say, okay. Yeah. And you see, I want to say, Ghana, me, Enrico, say, look at the support that Ghana received during the Chad game. I say, Ghana, bad performance. John said, Nancy, match, and I always say, when the Black Stars are doing well, the country seems some sort of united. So everybody wants to come on board to show their support. And we are bad. So it shows how football is crucial to our country. And it also shows, if football is crucial, we should also try and invest the necessary resources to ensure, we develop it to the necessary capacity to ensure the development of this country. Very cool.
Right. Man can't go for Yamabe. Right, it's not on the Black, but you feel Black Stars. I mean, still young Kumna, young share the Benjamin Asare story. Very beautiful story. I mean, I was listening to Anna Walker, and Anna Walker was telling us how he had to go, the extent he had to go as an Okofanaba. Do baby nakes and Abamu Kura Busika 70 at the other, but was Charlie Betty Mache. Such a born crowd of so Giano Copega and IB to Galabi, no go to Galabi because no, in fact, what break, but a baby one. The Benjamin story is an interesting one. Number one goalkeeper, or in debut call up, and you're sure not that poor. Now, after the performance against Chad and the other one against Madagascar, this is coming. Say, Ase is being overhyped. I don't know say the argument there, but actually, one cherry, Chad didn't know, Madagascar didn't know, some money didn't know, money who's I want to Mbase. I say, yeah, prepare 100 Johnny at the Ivans. You see it that way.
How many back say a Benjamin Asare on your how many back?
Chad, it is only against Chad and against Madagascar.
Sanbeke can. Wow, person to challenge. Unia okay Casano. Where Bema bra. Oba na nyina yensin kunya na nche the reason why o Benjamin Asare wanya against Chad or Madagascar. Obo Niger no ni Sudan. Obo Angola mo. Na ben show. Na Niger on share Ghana da.
On the day man for Chad
Dabi. Na Niger the Chad, me any difference no. Aba African footballer, Niger on in Chad. Sa to me in principle kura na ate so. Say otina kroma, na o Niger be nya first win. Bravo African qualifiers ah. E cho say na national team no. Mame mrap Asantika said mu. Na national team ni say be agu. Na ba fam. Niger say wo da African qualifiers wo beto na win ni. What did I make an say? Obi obeka say Benjamin Asare onye hwibia no eboni ayefo nipa ya dia moment so mani na Benjamin Asare said o kan wabre
no brand na wo hwa na somebody
he was an outfield player but the nine problem no nya no he also saw no obetima den achi enchiche ni mu ano at some point in time ohwe bra obre to no ho na yi se be ne nine hunum ni we ya ni kotodwe de be nko ana ope omunya krampo no nko e bibi foforo. But there are some people who their brand in between talk of obi say Papsi, you are afraid Papu, talk of obi say Qatar, talk of obi say coach and not worker on any year Juma. And let's see the kind of let's go back and check the kind of performance our coach and not worker mo omo ye. Say do be no mu jan kwan or yes or customer test no we ye nyina ye hu ye. But no kwasem ni say a brand na boy Juma. So uni bibia go back and check the facts. We are talking about a goalkeeper. Team or relegation no. Ghana League, he was the best when it comes to goalkeeper. No, Kofi Ba, Samates won winning league, Yes, he was the best for Samates. Yes, they did well. But we are talking about goalkeeper. Or consider a least number of goals. Our league last season, which is 2023-2024, 16 goals. You can say 16 clean sheets. Out of 34 matches.
Oh.
Team or relegation. We have 16 clean sheets. That's all catch him so on Yadia. And from there, House of Folk. And for also relegation, he came to play for arguably the best club, local club in Ghana. The best club in Ghana. House of Folk. Oba, meaning on Shadanya Badu. About 19 matches.
He's kept them in so many games.
19 matches. What they keep 12 clean sheets as of now. And only one goalkeeper. Benjamin Asare goalkeeper, no. Only 13 as of now. More 12 no dorsal. But Benjamin Asare is the reason why House of Folk now they find themselves in the top 4. And we are talking about this same goalkeeper, Oko Black Galaxies, Eriko, once again, he did not do bad there. A Black Galaxies about 2 matches, keeping 1 clean sheet, and considered 3 goals. So we check here. Our great Olympics last season, 16 clean sheets, 27 goals conceded, which is the least number, Maka. This season for House of Folk, 19 games, 12 clean sheets, 8 goals conceded. House of Folk, you can't tips or consider less number of goals. House of Folk can okay. Or consider just 8. And don't forget, the last game Grandpa Omoboy, and Nadia on a Kodemu, match the 20 game.
I mean,
fantastic. MTN Cup, 3 games and oh boy, before I say golden kicks, Baby Yomo, Edioma Frimu, and so 3 clean sheets now, Brantiano, AKP for House of Folk. Galaxies, 2 games, 1 clean sheet, 3 goals conceded. Then Black Stars, 2 games, 2 clean sheets. In all, 26 games, 18 clean sheets, 12 goals conceded. Goalkeeper, our top tier of Ghana football. Compare no. Fatu obi or no Dagu or club or Switzerland. St. Gallen.
It's a new overhype.
What about 30? You can say 34 matches this season. We consider 40 goals. We keep only 4 clean sheets.
But is it not the place on your mobile board?
No, but the league. Some goalkeeper, okay. Or no, we more than the ebo. We more some players. Yeah, no more. Kobo Afcon. Edu so for the better. No, so ball no continue. The Benjamin Asare about them 2 matches, 2 clean sheets. German at the end of the when he said, Jojo Walakoto, and also do a bit of Bebano. Walakoto that more Crawley Town or championship more England. Omotosu 18 says here, or more. Now, yes, I'm more Keku. A Brantano were bought about 34 matches. And I said 30 matches, if I'm not mistaken, but about 30 plus matches. We are considering 58 goals. 58 goals. Jojo Walakoto. 3 clean sheets per end of this season. A Brantano keep. Semanaf ni ho. Yababe we Afcon qualify some Abdul Manaf ne babe die. So no ni ho. Na se Benjamin Asare. Na se de na babe come ho a. Aside said input or put no training grounds ma o to ado say goalkeeper si nyom hwe omo effort so na omo puti e wo we ni mu an na sa Brantano o kire ni bi some exuberance bi nim ne seriousness bi e boro omo maka no so e na omo nyina ate ase so onye den onko dem e no check fata o da so man say GDA no as goalkeepers trainer. Ka say yes, only ebe mo akoda. Na mpa Brantel ko ya, okoye. First match no. 5 shots na corner so o save 5 ni nyina.
Almost say na Chad the shot to the air shot.
Game no in the second half mba mu.
Say Chad almost say Chad the shot to near shot.
Against Madagascar. Edu one ko ye the different system na ko you.
Yeah.
Against Chad about 4-3-3. But against Chad no o ko about 5-3-2. Etina Semenyoni and Jordan ayu na lead lines no. And ye be Jordan baso responsible leader. Wetin about money ama Brantel first say no Benjamin Asare as captain. What your man said Gideon Ejinemu a commanding Salisu Bo Monaco. Salisu Hunu or boss Adam Temunu.
So I think one trump card.
One
Adeba keeper na yard how he organizes his backline.
The backline.
Yeah.
The organization. And then the command. Anyhow, and the reflex is here on point.
Top notch.
About saying that Brantel or the anticipation, the timing, be on point. And don't mistake be
it's only on one of your back.
It will be a back as a Brantel no we vibe piano. Or more your way, your materials here well to ado. Edo mo koye adwuma no sabi why na obetimi na compare Brantia your friend say no Benjamin Asare you can't compare anybody to Benjamin Asare and then you overhype as of now Ghana he's the best goalkeeper you not even manaf na bebe no the only problem I mean who had say House of Folk team no right now so check here Brantia modi ma wabona he doesn't deserve House of Folk House of Folk Mama can say House of Folk
early on in your submission you said arguably they are one of the best clubs in the country.
Yes. But
and now number one goalkeeper in the Black Stars doesn't merit that. Or the team doesn't merit him.
Yes. As for Bro, so to say the Nigeria.
Since when no Bro, so relegation yako for about. Yako for relegation about and
David you get to Olympics no. Se Ghana I can no cry. Sa relegation no mko no. Na questionable. Wako.
Nya questionable.
Questionable.
Oko relegation.
Ayi ni ho e de bamu a questionable.
That be oko relegation.
Yan kwa ayi ni.
Worry.
The worry ni yan nyamu say sabi na nko the right materials. Sabi omo motivated that. The players now number Olympics no. They were not bad.
It doesn't matter. Worry.
They were playing there.
Worry.
But worry me just but they were not motivated enough.
How?
There are some decisions be quality
board there. Evans board there. You be worry. And na relegation.
Eriko.
And na Yakofao. Team Yakofao say do even the team now could be a fact and secret be a fraud Black Stars.
Yes,
it is a very good factor.
So
but they won't deserve.
Me na say.
I won't deserve
the performance now what done it no. Say this guy deserves a big club big war. You can't say Africa. I'll bet Tiba be a free ban. And let me tell you. Ultimate sports show no so okay say e be o mo extending the contract and I was happy so make it you know. House of Folk for baby o do no. Said Emmanuel Mohammed Sani Mohammed AC Horsens mama okoye no we so ya akukọ be dia wa chese wa so mo bere
mo extending
the say be ya any team be opportunity so oba be pe no
when you say be mo twitwa ball mo say the contract they signed with him na short man what do you say a 32-year-old you were being careful
but look he's a goalkeeper goalkeepers onye 32 asem goalkeepers when they are age
and you
but this player Obi this particular goalkeeper no Obi
well, I can't say okay I get your point. And your point is that Atifi Samano he's not being overhyped.
He's not being overhyped and this guy deserves another bigger platform. Every man more competition.
You don't think this is disrespectful to House of Folk to say he House of Folk deserve no I saw him
the performance now House of Folk the omo ye and they don't have good Gomuni good attackers. Mu ye adwuma de mo. Besi ne Hamza Mohammed na wa 6 goals. Maulu ayo 5 goals. Kwabena every Asamoah Boateng, Kwabena Boateng ni wo every Asamoah Boateng. They are all not there. They are not showing say no na compete with Africa. Na say Benjamin Asare. Or the league e dey House of Folk. Yeah, then Africa. Fair enough. But we are talking about the team the kind of performance
but you don't think that would be ungrateful? I mean, we'll call Black Stars buying man, House of Folk, I don't deserve me, not deserve me. Black Sani Mohammed
whether he likes it. Sani Mohammed wasn't a goalkeeper.
Sani Mohammed, House of Folk,
former goalkeeper. Fantastic. But my part is
it's fine, I get your point.
Yes. I believe that this guy needs a bigger platform. Number one now, Black Stars, you know. Nyambe na dom. Amo keepy. No competition be a baby biano. Obeche say yes. He has vast experience.
I get you.
The competitors.
Right, I get your point. I want to be my but I feel said the platform, that same platform, and a man coach is still more frail. So which other bigger platform is going to help you maintain it? Yeah. I mean, why don't you do well at House of Folk now for maintaining why? But Tuado, kind words about Benjamin, saying they saw his matches and on back campus over say yes, so yeah, they are more and the modern one are above the 2 in camp. Then you call Madagascar so by or Sambach as ye Cassadia or in a number 1. The next qualifying matches maybe a June, the friendly matches then the competitive one will be in September. Until then, number 1, no, those are nice words. That's motivate you. Auntie Sancho for Sia Casafa one, and you see but the people feel
So Rico, I always say we should give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar.
Sure.
Benjamin Asare has been doing great. And you say great keke, say you can't great. But when it starts, not even Sky now. And you say Ubi keke. He has been showing in it. Look at the number of clean sheets, our keeping everything. He's been very good. And your friend also so far he has not disappointed anybody. He has proven beyond any doubt that he's one of the best people to handle the job right now. Because they are not really showing much work to end the sport. So far, I think Benjamin Asare has been doing fantastic. That's on one side. But Rico, me as someone can say, whilst we are praising him, before if you don't take care and this praising gets into his head, Edward Mendy, the second season of Chelsea, we should take our time. Yes, he's doing good. My mom come on him also. Yes, he has been doing fantastic. And say, I say, yeah, it's true. Say Akwebia or free as of work, but no, Yampa, or you're very good. But say, sir, you are trying to, and that's where the description overhyping him comes in. So I always put it in quotes. What do you mean by overhyping? Say Onyade, and I say Oyade by a Canada. I mean, say Oyade by a Canada because me feel say. Ato Folk is not a small football club. And if he's been doing fantastic over there, it means that he's a fantastic goalkeeper already. But coming to Black Stars and playing in Black Stars is different altogether. It's a national team. One of the best football national team in Africa. So we should give this guy a chance, I think, to play more matches. Also, now we can say, Chad shot there, shot. Chad about shot.
What was a shot? Really
shot. Oh, but no, Anga Chad is social anchor. The narrative will change. Like I say, Akwa Sampa na Chad ni shot na Asheni. So we shouldn't also go on that tangent. The guy has been doing very good. But I feel say we should try to study him more and prolong the analysis on him as to whether he's really the best guy to take the position. Yes, so far he stands undisputed. He has shown beyond any ABS is the guy to lead the goalpost for us now because we don't have anyone. The last time I could know be AFCON. Born you cook through.
But we have the Matizigi Nako World Cup experience.
But so far,
like Nigeria,
yes,
home and away.
Yes. But Atizigi Muni there's one thing that always comes in the error of margin. Oh, I take it to me, na afidie mistakes be. Simple mistakes be.
Margin of error.
So yes. So if Benjamin Asare so far as he's showing good signs of how very good he is, he will continue and we will not be seeing this margin of errors because I always say what will help the likes of great teams to win their trophies and everything is that their goalkeepers don't really repeat some big errors. Because
Real Madrid winning the Champions League, Courtois had a very big impact in that.
Yes, the saves he made that day, it's played a very big. Even some people say, "I know no anka." Champions League, no. So we need a goalkeeper
against Liverpool.
We need a goalkeeper who I will not say perfect, but in his capabilities, is able to handle the defense and then also. We shouldn't also say Benjamin Asare nkwana defensive works ni nyina. As you say, defenders no. Now attackers neighbor na defenders be anyone so.
But he's able to talk to them, to organize them.
So his role in the total communication and connection with the players to ensure it's sure on the back line is solid. and then no goals are conceded. No, he has been doing fantastic. So we should give him, like the benefit of the doubt, and also, in the long run, see to it, say whether these performances is able to, live up to it for a very long time. Because I always say, Evans, consistency is key.
Of course.
So we are next year in a Kasana. The next 4 matches already pengu on shall say so Jimmy no. They be no.
I about grandpa unim adi we Benjamin
and even for okay.
As Benjamin Asare you say we have some goalkeepers from Kotoko has Echo Black Stars.
Yeah.
It started free as he come wakoso. Mra obeko ora nani bet no. Na baba betu na e can say Fatal Dauda enso baba be Ashanti. Then Felix Anan no akọ na dan lad ababeti cover. The lad beko na Frederick Asare
take over.
Now you Frederick Asare so call Mohammed Kamara about take over. Omo nya so kwa omo ntimi nsan nyeden enya call up nkobio. Onka kra house of folk no. Okay ye nu ata. Ata so koye. Richard ata no kwa wanye bia nyeden nkobo. All these goalkeepers obi enu e man akwanya so kwa akodem. Ye ma Benjamin Asare store no esa ye frɛ na ye more like a say friendly game no kobo yo. FIFA World Cup qualifier. Now we make you debut. Yeah, man.
Fantastic.
One consider go. About 2 matches.
No intense say one first time or first call up or jipo.
NDS. So far
2 matches. I match 8. I want to. So the guy no. So okay, me no.
Yeah. So Eric, I want to also add on to it. Say, maybe I already know what say on. And I'm to some extent I disagree with Evans. Say. Benjamin Asare also saying Atofuk based on his current performances. I'm coming. So they say,
but I make your point.
Yes. So far he has been doing fantastic, and Ushe his overall contribution to Atofuk. Now sometimes you sit back and be like, I thought they should be playing in some international league because you can't display some of these performances and you be playing a local league match.
I don't know. I want to can I say
because Atofuk is a big club, Africa. Asofok is one of the biggest clubs in Africa.
And saying the name
Nkuyi Intiana Vidosu saying Asofok now in here and say. So even so they can hear, I don't actually agree with you.
Message na you Eruko team as me say. Benjamin Asare in the switching house of folk as a club.
But the current performances no.
The current house of folk. Omo target. Baby omo ko. Compare you to Benjamin Asare in performance here what they did. No one say international stage. I'm by now. Many of African, most especially African,
they are high into
African competition. Eba started from Benin. And I say, Erico has some more cash. I'm more standing in contract. No, better. Yeah. Teams better muti. Now, this guy will need a team. Obey tough competition.
Yes.
So by artistic name.
Yes. Yes. And
this is what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm not saying that.
All right. Your point is well made. Your point is well made. Inside the game, I'm mentioned the basic. But to comment on the other go say why you be filia. Let's wrap up with Brazil. I think it's football. Let's just imagine the World Cup without Brazil. Performances now cost on the motivate me. I think they're having problems. What is wrong? Evans, it's a talent in the bureau. And technical department in the coaching a problem no.
Coaching a problem. And 2, Ednaldo Rodriguez mo. Omaduma Dina Omudu Brazil no. I think so compared to previous years, Erico. Truth be told, our firm. The CBF boss and now you are saying you see Ronaldo Nazario de Lima Luis but yanto amano and Ednaldo deny ni sika na ya fa wan na manfo aside atu dia manu ababe
akase ni sika na
oh there be say ba no I can't
so mo feeling no
politics there be football politics
feeling so ya dey so ni sika fa wan
me say o de ni sika no I can't because this is Ronaldo or can say go na dey Ancelotti be den beba
that are still looking forward to him
and you say Ronaldo no or not start here at this then Ancelotti dey sound konkon because now they want to like do a collective effort to be normally Ancelotti ba because he seems to be the ideal target and this will be the first time Mama will be here free say Brazil for a foreigner unlike England or mine 3 times what you say Edis Wenger and Eriksen aba Omni Fabio Capello aba now omo Thomas Tuchel but you when the be so you munipa Brazil for edge no omo coaches na ya omo do omo gini na edge 5 World Cup no Brazilians to say Ghana ya jaf confo yi yanka say nkro
any omo story is similar
similar that's the reason why all that tag the Brazilians of African football But talent, no, obi catch him so many na intro.
What is
Technical team, no, na make say one boss, no, nipa na only no. Unlike previous years, no, now who panini di. Because in the kind of panini ayedi, you say your kind of saying power, your boss, all the common ball level. Yetimi den e command you say we cause wa matches in way what you say you hu panimfo no omo I want to use a word omo command two eba no matches and case omo bo a any players bi na omo ko from there are players out to say we no what that's Brazil or Brazil league one yeah they dey bad because the performance ni dina kasa all dey ba no e kire obejina park no so a omo nim omo
so what is wrong
from golden days of Brazilian football Albert time akaka mo enyina bom koji 2002 with omo ankasa omo nipa Luis Felipe Scolari no ye nya ehu ye sampa na omo that compact.
So what is wrong
is the technical one the boss now omo lead every.
But they've kept changing. They've changed coaches. Dunga in out Dunga. Oh,
coach no nanka Adnan Leonardo Bachi Titi. Oh, you better.
Tite so
and Chen Doriva.
But Tite so Tite.
David Tite, you
know what shape or to
World Cup 2022, you know, as I fed you, penny money buffum. But Tite wasn't bad. Carlos Dunga. Then they could see
Dunga in out.
What I say, and see, is out Doriva Junior, Medina Bano. Oh, no, he doesn't deserve coach. And many just say Felipe Luis. Says all Corinthians, you know. Muka Felipe Luis, Chelsea, Atletico Madrid. Also, I'm a man, I'm a friend home. So I'm a swim.
Ancelotti now they are obsessed with Ancelotti.
Tisebia obi say Otuado. Now say oh that be nyanduru Michaelesian or say e kase ban ho. Was that be nyanduru be the Felipe Luis aye no. To me Brazil for no they need to get a coach or kasa players now.
Big boy.
Big or manager. The player management
and they need to go out. Because Brazil for there. Because Larry ne ayi mu nyina.
The river Junior saw the name.
Herrera mu nyina.
Now me catch them before I say Babe call up. Say the day you know man for kase yi. Me can was sempa say. The day you Babe den.
Hey.
There be no Babe.
I already be kase no. That is Brazil
didn't. Yeah. So Eriko, me I feel say Brazil issues no. It's a structural issue. I say almost one FA no. And I also think
Chairman Sanya.
Say
Chairman General Sanya
I think the coach. Me I feel say it's high time and they get a very experienced coach. The person of Carlo Ancelotti.
Carlo is so chine
yeah. Because Brazil team because they don't have the talent. Even in their local league, the talents over there, they can put this talent together and it will be fantastic. Because we share Spain. Spain is just young youth. Yeah, and they are doing fantastic. So I think it's high time. I'm gonna share the structure of the whole, their football, this one. Now someone also share coaching, if not even Ancelotti. Let's look for a coach who will match our vision. A coach who will be able to come on board. Yes, now I'm gonna share how they'll be able to put them together and help transform our national team.
The sports cardinal, Evan Sapon, my guest, inside the game. But that's also a hair so also my guest the partner. I kid you want to say Erica Sidu, but now my producer, but or comment down there. Unsubscribe, yes, so I'm sure me a subscription button. No, me a down. Tinto, a beto moi, no one ya. I was ya, bye bye.